Here's a psychology fact you're not ready for. Babies don't fear danger because their brains literally can't understand it. You've seen it before. A baby crawling straight toward the edge of a bed, reaching for something sharp, putting anything, and I mean anything, into their mouth, and you think, why don't they just stop? Psychologists call this risk blindness in early cognitive development. And once you understand it, you'll realize something uncomfortable. This isn't just about babies. Your relationships, your habits, even your worst decisions are influenced by the same primitive system in your brain. Because the part of your brain that understands danger, it wasn't always there. And in some ways, it still isn't fully in control. But here's where it gets even worse. Babies aren't just unaware of danger. They're wired to move toward it. Here's the painful truth. Your brain doesn't prioritize safety. It prioritizes curiosity. Babies don't ignore danger because they're careless. They ignore it because their brain hasn't learned what danger even means yet. There's no fear of falling, no fear of choking, no fear of getting hurt. Because fear isn't instinct alone, it's learned. And until it's learned, everything feels safe. But here's the part nobody wants to admit. Even as an adult, your brain still works the same way, just with better excuses. This happens because the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for judgment, decision-making, and understanding consequences, isn't developed in babies. So what's in control instead? The sensory and reward systems. That means babies operate on one simple rule. If it feels interesting, go toward it. No filter, no hesitation, no internal voice saying, this might be a bad idea. Your brain, at that stage, is focused on learning, not surviving. It's constantly asking, what is this? What happens if I touch it? What happens if I taste it? And here's the key. The brain learns through experience, not warnings. That's why a baby doesn't understand hot until they feel heat. They don't understand falling until they experience imbalance. Your mind thinks they should know better. But the reality is, they can't know better. Because knowledge of danger comes from memory, and memory comes from experience. No experience, no fear. And here's where it gets deeper. As you grow older, your brain builds a database of fear. Pain teaches you what to avoid, but it also creates something else. Comfort zones. And suddenly, your brain flips. Instead of exploring everything, it starts avoiding everything unfamiliar. If that hit you, good. It means you needed it, because the same system that makes babies fearless is the same system that makes adults stuck. If you want to break this cycle, start with this. Relearn controlled curiosity. Babies grow because they explore without fear. Adults stay stuck because they avoid discomfort. So here's the mental trick that actually works. Treat new experiences like a baby would, but with awareness. Instead of asking, what if this goes wrong? Train your brain to ask, what can I learn from this? Start small, take controlled risks, step into things that feel slightly uncomfortable, because your brain still defaults to safety and familiarity. And unless you override it, you'll keep avoiding growth the same way a baby avoids nothing. The sure difference is, a baby doesn't know any better, but you do. And once you understand this, you'll start noticing it everywhere, not just in babies, but in your own life.